Hi, I'm Karen Quinn from Habit Coach. I want to answer a question that we get pretty often. Why does Habit Coach encourage students to set their own goals instead of having parents decide what the child should work on? As the parent of a child with ADHD or executive function challenges, I'm pretty sure you have a strong opinion about what your child needs to work on first. And you know what? You might be right. But I'm going to give you three reasons to let your child choose what they want to work on and when. First, the process of choosing what to work on is going to teach your child about executive function and how their own brain works. As the coach gets to know your child, they're going to talk with them about their executive function strengths along with their weaknesses, and your child is the one who knows which weaknesses really cause them the most difficulty. Having discussions like this with their coach is going to help your child build their metacognition or self awareness skills. And that's an important executive function. Setting goals for themselves and planning are also important executive functions. So we want to make sure that your child learns these skills by practicing them. Second, letting the child lead the way is the first step towards them taking ownership of their own behavior. We want your child to build strong executive function skills so that someday they can manage their own life. They can wake themselves up in the morning and get places on time, remember their appointments, manage work projects all on their own, restrain their impulses to yell at people who may wrong them, finish what they start. These are all such important skills, and they're the skills that are going to enable them to have a good career, a good family life, friendships, whatever they want for themselves. The coach is going to teach your child to rely on themselves to set and achieve goals that they aspire to. If the parent or the coach sets the goals, then your child isn't learning to rely on themselves, which is what they need in order to take charge of their own life. Remember, the goal of this coaching is to relieve you of having to micromanage your child's life. And third, when your child chooses what to work on, they're much more likely to do whatever's required in order to succeed. If your child sets the goals themselves and then they choose the habits that they're going to work on, they're much more likely to be motivated to do whatever's needed. And this isn't going to be easy for them. Adopting new habits that go against the natural way their brain works is going to feel very, very strange to them at first. And it's going to take time. But with repetition, they're going to get used to new behaviors, and eventually they won't even have to think about it. They're just going to employ the new behaviors. We want them to be motivated to do the work, and we want them to be proud of themselves when they see progress, and to be confident when they target new habits for themselves as they move along in the program. So that's why we encourage the child and not the parent and not the coach to choose the habits that the child will work on.